I do feel that we should no doubt build many statues in honor of the bunnies, the boars, the sheep, and the birds who have gone ahead and actually helped us get this far, my friends. For without their assistance, the village of Downhill One Way would no doubt not be completely thriving, even though we are facing a hard difficulty ahead of us for the oncoming events of the apocalypse. Perhaps we are feeling a little bit too sassy, and I am going to regret everything shortly. But for now, we are doing amazing! Woo! We actually have enough time on our hands that we are even contemplating doing something as amazingly chaotic as getting the herbal dairy installed pretty soon so that we'll be able to have cheese. I can't believe it. Like, that's gonna be fantastic. That's gonna be so fantastic that Blazequakes won't even need to make any more of this soft bread, like unless we want to throw a festival for rebellious pips. All right, we got to keep an eye on that. That might be a good idea. But Blazequakes, I'm actually gonna have you switch over, like, well, okay. To be honest, we have so much like oatmeal from our gloop glopping that we probably won't have a chance to eat the hard bread for a while. But still, in any case, my friends, that is how well we are doing. Here on the okay, wait a second. Here on the 7th page of the prophecy, right before the edge of the apocalypse, we're gonna have some nice cheese. And I'm really happy about that. I'm quite pleased, you might say, about the cheese. And we're doing so well, I'm even gonna have Adelaide come down here and maybe prepare this area for the oncoming like cheese edition. So let's see. If we're gonna do that, I sort of feel like we should get more milk because we're gonna start going through our milk kind of quickly. So let's get this area over here cleared. And oh, not enough basic tools. Aw, really? Okay, well, maybe we'll just go ahead and get like a little herding spot over there. Sheep pen, maybe? So that we can have like more adorable sheep giving us milk somehow. No offense, cows. Like, I don't have like time for you. And let us see what events start happening as we finally finish off the festival grounds that will allow us to start promoting, hopefully, a couple doctors to face down the sickness domain, which we did defy and turn down making a pact with. So I think that they're going to be very angry and throw a lot at us. And we have a very ominous event in 5 days. So we'll keep an eye on that. All right, my piplings, carry on. For you have done so well. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of oatmeal. Whee! There goes some of the stones. Brickmaker won't be done for a while, but it's going to take me a while to go ahead and get our buy your cheese class trained and ready to go anyway. I forgot about my memory beans! We can jog my memory beans! Oh, that's so exciting! Hello? Cataclysm threat has lowered. And, oh, now I've had a vision of Cataclysm. Okay. A stabilizing quake. Maybe I would have preferred no quake, personally. But since that is what we received, I will simply have to tilt my head and trust the will of all of, I guess, the protection from nature. Okay, actually, we need to get a lot more nature protecting going on to the point where I'm a little bit side-eyeing, hold up here. If that's the case, where could I really start building some gardens? Maybe over here, to be completely honest. Because we don't really need these extra fields anymore, so even though it's a little late... Ooh, actually, we can take this out. Never mind that. Because this is a good spot that we could put a garden, as long as it's next to a well. And then we can build more parks, and then have another couple parks over here. Excellent! You see, even in the time when it seems as though we have not surrounded ourselves with enough beauty and enough natural wonders, we find ways to rise above those challenges and expand our horizons. Also, I'm really glad I have a whole bunch of pips picking flowers now. I have a feeling we're probably going to need those. And maybe we need 10 more nature to get to 100%. Perhaps we should go ahead and plant more fields. They should grow in time. Yeah, they should grow in time. Just barely. I think if we plant flower fields, they will grow in time. So we'll actually put down flowers, of all things. But I mean, we have all the other resources quite well in hand, so why not? And now everyone's busy. What? I mean, I do have pips picking flowers. We have a lot of wood, so maybe I'll take a couple people off of wood collecting to get these flowers planted. We have a lot of bandages and infusions at the moment. So even though it's a little risky, I think we can come over and make more room for flowers, if nothing else. All right. I'm sure that's the right decision, of course. Now, let us see what my memory beans have revealed with the arrival, very fittingly, as the festival is going to be finished, of the bard. Oh, look at that! I love the little hat, and I love the little, like, well, guitar. Like, you know what? I gotta speak to my husband about this because he's really good at that. It cannot work. I was gonna say my husband loves playing. Chips, my beloved husband, best friend and love of my life. It loves playing as bards, especially in Baldur's Gate, which is so much fun. And the fact they can't work is hilarious. How sad would life be without music? We always listened to the bard songs, even if most of them were about the strange deaths of our friends. Oh dear. Well, at least we have the bard now, and that gives us several events, and at some point, if we are lucky enough in the future, and we jog enough of my memory beans, the village of Downhill One Way, totally not the village of Are We There You, the village of Downhill One Way could even unlock more buildings, which would make me very happy indeed. I would love to see what we might be working with in the future, assuming our shamanistic village does indeed happen to make it. Well, we have other things to look forward to, like seeing where the captain elder might take us on their voyages. Okay, let's see. We're building that, taking that down. I think we're gonna be okay. Maybe? Am I a little nervous about this? Maybe. Are we simply going to have to carry on and hope for the best? Absolutely. All right. The villagers are feeling somewhat chilly, but we have managed. Yes! Take that, cold domain. Oh, what? Oh my gosh, did we just have a wild wandering pip come in from the cold after we literally just lost a pip from the wilderness? Because that'd be hilarious. Maybe I'll name them Misfortune the Second. The cold has brought a pip named Lomi to the village. Should we take them in? Sure, because that's hilarious. Misfortune! I will name this pip after you because you're the only one who has wandered off into, well, the woods and never come back. So I almost think that's hilarious. Like the villagers just sort of look at each other and they're like, you could be Misfortune the Second. Oh dear. All right, let us see what we have here now. Whoop. I see an unknown event coming. We're getting quite busy, actually. Now there's quite a few things going on, but we have cheese! The cheese of success will taste the sweetest as we stare down the apocalypse and know that we are able to make a beautiful charcuterie board out of pumpkins and oatmeal and carrots. And bread. Like, I feel like that's a great way to kind of show off, just like the village of Are We There You showed off with all of their apples and apple pie and bread when we managed to go ahead and just completely write out the apocalypse. And let's see, herbal dairy. So we're going to have to figure out where we will build that, but I have a feeling it might be right here where the woodmaker from the hemp is, because I would rather have cheese, to be honest. Yes! And we are now ready to go and train ourselves a pipling. Maybe? Hello? Oh, why is this? Oh my gosh, was no one building that? And that's why the That's why the festival. That's why. It wasn't showing up. I kept glancing at it and thinking, boy, didn't we only have 1 day before the festival was ready? Yes, sure enough, we did only have 1 day before the festival was ready. And the thing is, we just managed to not have anyone work on building it somehow. I don't know how that happened, but I'm kind of impressed. I am legitimately rather impressed at our capabilities. And also, little bun-buns, now that we are building a garden right over here, I do think that all of you would actually quite enjoy being able to play in this little park, yes? So, there we go. Okay, so technically, we obviously did not disperse our little bunnies. No. They're simply going to live in the garden and the parks that we are preparing. Also, I'm beginning to realize that we might need a lot more flowers than I thought, so let's clear these out of the way and see how that might work out. Ooh, also, that's a lot of my barley lost to snow. Rude. Do I have enough tools? Okay, I think those are the last of my tools that poor Calatus Lab has been frantically working on making. And Galactic Woo, I'm gonna have you work on gathering those herbs instead of wood, because we can't get those back as autumn ends. And I can't believe that's why we don't have the doctor yet, because I had not had anyone building the festival hall. Oh no, that's a thing, all right. That's the thing, all right. But all right, now that we have cheese on the way, let us also research brick paving, because I do believe that the bunnies will become quite sophisticated and help us understand bricks, because we are going to hopefully be able to have the bungalow in the town center in the future. But that will have to be after we get some buy your cheese pips, and after we go ahead and we manage to snag the brick maker and get them working. Amy Wolfsong, if you don't mind, could you go ahead and dismantle this building so that we can start preparing none other than the cheese location? And let's see, how much wood? Our stranger still has not settled in and picked a name yet, but I'm gonna have them come over and lure some sheep so that we can start gathering more wool or more milk. Yeah, I think we might need more milk, so I want to at least have a few more sheep, which means I want more barley. 9 days left. Let's clear away this hemp so that I can get more barley then. And Toby Pringles, you have made such a pile of fabric. You shall come and you shall be one of the hemp clearer wares so that we can hopefully thrive off of being able to have plenty of barley for our sheep. This is all connected to having cheese so that we can laugh in the face of the apocalypse. Is it a convoluted plan? Perhaps, but it is hopefully going to be a successful one. And for now, let us carry on and finally finish building that festival hall. Oh, I can't believe I did that, but I can believe we did that. You know what I mean? And now at least we have a place in case our pips decide to rebel. I don't know why they would. I would make them have to go and stare at the little bunnies and watch how disappointed and sad the bunnies were if they rebelled. And now we can at least like feed them soft bread. That's a perk. And we can get a lot of hope from that. Also nice. But let us go ahead and let us put in, finally, the cloak maker, who will hopefully be able to keep us warm through the approaching winter once we manage to get another little fire put in there. It is always one thing after another, but what are you gonna do? All right, so now that we have managed all of that, is cold. Yeah, because the cold domain is what we have the Doom event around. So I think that that's going to be the thing that we will have to fight the hardest. And the cloak maker, who will be the provider of hopefully much, much warmth for our villagers. Oh my good word, we have a lot of health. We have a lot of health! My doctors! Of course! All right. I need to figure out where is Dinomans? Dinomans. I have great news. Dinomans, you're gonna be one of the buyer cheese pips, and you are gonna become our doctor. Congratulations, Dinomans. Oh, I am so happy for you. And also so happy for Megan's Gaming, who is also going to come over and be a doctor or a brickmaker as well. Yay! Finally, we will be able to get some of those artisans in here to really make some of our more exclusive locations thrive. Meanwhile, we are quite ahead on the nature, quite ahead on the fear, and oh, the omen's coming. All right, let's get ready. I want to know what the omen of sickness is going to be, because that will be one of the big deals. Wow, we have a lot of villagers available suddenly. I love our villagers. They have worked so hard, and I am so proud of everything that they have accomplished. We are going to go ahead and just get lots and lots of barley in. Let me clear this out of the way, this out of the way. I mean, we can't even use these pumpkins. So I could technically clear them out of the way, but at least they help the barley really grow. And out of everything that we are currently working on, wow, we've got a lot of planks thanks to that efficiency day we had. Wow. Ooh, and we actually have the copper ore that I could come over, and the furnace can help us out with staying warm too. I'm so happy. Behold, my friends, behold. Oh, I forgot about the dairy. I am so happy. Somehow, we have made it possible to go ahead and have cheese and just the wonders of our village thriving in the cold, no less. As we face down whatever challenges the village of the village of Downhill One Way might need. And we're gonna have a couple doctors trained soon. And of all of the people that we could train as a doctor, it's Dinomans, who was our first healer and who has been able to keep our village going for so long now. I'm very proud of them. And we might really desperately need them because we're about to find out whether or not, we can actually cure whatever sickness omen might be about to come. Also, I thought Lamb is growing. It was like one of our pips for a second, and I was like, who the heck is Lamb? All right. Well, now we can do it. We can train our doctors. Whew, that is 3 medicine each. I'm so grateful for you, Zero Gravity. Thank you so much for being here, because without you, we would not be making this happen. And now we're getting 5 milk a day, which is quite delightful. 7 days left. Is that enough time to grab some barley? I mean, better than nothing, I suppose. So we'll plant the barley, I think. All right, there we go. And then one more barley field, get that planted. Excellent! I think that we can face down the next 3 of the events that are about to occur with not enough free pips. There's 2 pips available, right? For making babies? Wah! Yes, I know we need a doctor. I guess we can make a commoner baby, but we can't make a buyer cheese baby at the moment. Oh, wow. So the stranger and just sister are actually the ones having the kid right now. That's interesting. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. So, here we go. Let us find out what omen of sickness lurks over our heads. And whether or not our pips will be able to face it. There's a lot of stuff about to happen. I really prefer that we don't have so many of our pips cluster up like this. Please tell me that's not bleeding. Okay. Silver Umbreon is sick. The sickness threat has risen. Art Cryptid is sick. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I see. I see. Okay. 12. 12, 12, 12. And the sickness threat just went back up to maximum. I really need to learn to build more pharmacy stands. It's a lesson that will continually bite me in a very tender place of some kind. But at least, Nature Lover, where are my healers? Nature Lover, no, Nature Lover, look, I know, I don't care how much you love those flowers. Get back over here and heal our pips. But we can at least begin the healing process and possibly throw down a few emergency pharmacies, not gonna lie. And at least people didn't just fall over dead, which also happens. It makes me wonder if we actually need to clear some room and or research the larger graveyards just in case. Ooh, oh my gosh, Toby, what are you doing, Toby? Oh my gosh. Were you in a grave this whole time, Toby? Are you feeling okay? Okay, I'm all right. A little bit concerned. Little bit concerned about all of this, Toby. Please don't wish ill upon our mini pips by going ahead and like going straight to the graveyard right now. We're doing our best. But all right, friends, we will have to see what blessings we are about to receive from the nature domain and the hope domain. Ha 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 ha, I say. Oh wait, oh man, there's only gonna be a few days between the events, which means, all right, somebody help me dig out these gardens because we're gonna need all of the hope we can get in about a second here. But all right, I shall prepare everyone for the next steps and stages of what will hopefully not be a terrible apocalypse upon our heads. And I will see all of you guys next time. Bye-bye.